of reasons for me right now.
There is no outside communication here.
A special assignment in an undisclosed location.
What's the truth about this place? What's the truth about the Gorge?
This place is evil.
What if the Gorge wasn't the hero, but the villain all along? This recap is about to start a war in the comments. The movie begins with a sharpshooter named Draa, a sniper who has been waiting for her prey for a long time. As soon as her target appears, she kills him with a single bullet, then takes the bullet shell with her. The scene then shifts to Levi. Is revealed that Levi is also a sharpshooter and a former army soldier. He is called by Miss Barthow to a facility for a secret mission. While reviewing Levi's report, Miss Barthow is impressed to see that he has made over 200 kills with single shots, proving his exceptional sniping skills. She hires him for the mission. Meanwhile, Draa visits her father in Russia. She is a bounty hunter, killing for money, but she regrets her actions. Every year, she gives her father the bullet shells from her kills, hoping it will ease her guilt. This time, her father tells her he's tired of life and declares that if she doesn't die by February 14th next year, he will take his own life. Saddened, Draa leaves. Levi is then brought by helicopter to the border between Russia and the US, where he must stay for a year without contact with the outside world. After landing, he travels for 3 days to reach his destination, meeting his senior, whose duty has just ended. The senior explains the rules. Levi must guard the East Tower, US side, opposite the West Tower, Russia's side, across a river. His main duty is to load the machine gun regularly, fix tracking devices, and if a siren sounds, run 4 kilometers without stopping. When Levi asks why, the senior drops a bomb into the gorge below. A strange sound emerges, as if from dangerous creatures. The senior explains the gorge contains monsters that must be kept from reaching the surface. Soon after, the senior leaves in a helicopter. But once out of Levi's sight, his rope is cut, and he falls into the gorge, revealing that no one ever returns home from this duty. Levi, unaware of this, begins his new life, reloading the gun, checking systems, and reporting to headquarters. One day, he hears machine sound from the West Tower and sees a girl, Draa. Like him, she has been assigned to guard the border and kill monsters from the gorge. They hesitate for months before contacting each other. On her birthday, Draa shoots a bullet to get Levi's attention, writes on a board asking his name, and dances for him. Levi admits he only knows how to shoot, so they test each other's sniping skills by shooting bottles in each other's towers. During this exchange, Draa spots a monster climbing Levi's tower and begins firing. Levi joins in, and together they kill the creatures. At one point, Levi saves Draa from a monster on her tower. She calls it the best birthday of her life. Over time, they grow closer, playing chess and talking. That on February 14th, the day her father planned to die, Draa tells Levi she wishes someone could be with her. Levi builds a gadget to zip line to her tower, and they have dinner together. She shares her father's fate, and Levi tells his own family's military history. They dance and spend the night together. The next morning, as Levi returns, the wire hits a mine on his tower, causing an explosion that drops him into the gorge. Draa follows with parachutes and guns, diving into the water-filled gorge, glowing with strange yellow light. She saves Levi from a multi-legged creature. Soon, hybrid monsters attack, horse-like bodies with tentacles and tree-human riders. They fight their way forward, but lose the device that could pull them back up. Venturing deeper, the yellow mist turns blue, and they find an old scientist facility surrounded by a destroyed community. Inside a church, they are attacked by giant human-faced spiders. In a nearby lab, they discover a DVD explaining failed human DNA experiments meant to create super soldiers. The experiments mixed human DNA with plants, animals, and insects, creating hybrids. Levi learns from a computer that a secret company, not the US or Russian government, was behind it. Miss Barthow hires soldiers like them to guard the gorge to keep the truth hidden. They try to escape but are captured by creatures. Draa is taken to a red zone filled with red dust, where a tree-like man named B. Shaw, once a scientist, captures her, and tests her DNA. She fights him, but he is impossible to kill until Levi sets his roots on fire. Continuing, they enter a grotesque net made of human and plant DNA. Draa triggers a creature, but Levi rescues her. They find a car, drive through the blue zone, and reach the yellow zone, where tree-like humans attack again. Draa recovers a rope tied to a jeep, allowing them to ascend, fighting off creatures the whole way. Near the top, Levi drenches the monsters in petrol and burns them to the top. They plan to destroy the towers and the gorge. Draa suggests a safe place in France. Levi goes to his tower to plant a bomb and trigger the missile that will destroy the gorge. Miss Bartho contacts him, suspicious that they've discovered the truth. She plans to kill them. The next day, as they prepare to leave, Miss Bartho arrives. Levi realizes her intent and flees, pursued by soldiers, drones, and helicopters. From a great distance, he shoots a device connected to the missile, causing it to explode and destroy the gorge. Draa survives, but Levi is caught in the blast and falls into the water, presumed dead. Draa waits 5 days before going to a populated area, ensuring no virus has infected her. Time passes, and she starts a new life as a waitress in France, still mourning Levi. One day, Levi appears alive, writing to her on a board, asking for rabbit pie, just like during their first shared dinner. Overjoyed, Draa hugs him, and the movie ends with their emotional reunion that if the gorge was the villain, then the whole mission given to Levi and Draa would have been nothing more than a cover-up to keep them guarding the very source of the problem. The creatures they were told to kill might not have been invaders at all, but desperate survivors trying to escape from its control. The experiments, the hybrids, even the dangerous environment could have all been products of the gorge's influence, spreading its corruption outward. Case, Miss Bartho and the shadowy company wouldn't be defending humanity. They'd be protecting the gorge's existence, using soldiers as disposable pawns to maintain its power. Every order, every siren, and every border defense rule would make sense as a way to keep people from realizing they were on the wrong side of the fight. That twist would turn the story into a tragic case of heroes unknowingly working for the enemy, and the real war would be against the very place they swore to protect. Got a better theory? Drop it in the comments. The best take gets a shout out in our next video.